What is up, Shadows? It is Epic Tetsu, and today I thought we would do kind of a beginner's guide and go over things like gear and combat and whatnot. So you go into these chronicles and you're going to go in here and you're going to get gear and you're going to use that to put on your characters, and that's going to raise their combat power, and it's also for increasing their rank, which we'll get to in a little bit. First, let's go ahead and get into a little bit of combat. So, as you know, all your basic stuff is auto, or you can just turn on auto and just have the whole thing auto for itself, which I don't really like doing. Change the camera angles to up close or far away. I kind of like it like this. So, we're doing okay, but our tank is taking some damage there. So, when this comes up, we decide that we're going to go for max healing, so we choose that option last. And that's going to keep my tank alive, which is also going to keep the party alive. And now where you got a special. So we're going to use Delta's tanking ability there. And then of course we got some healing, so we go ahead and use that. Just fighting one boss here, might as well just soup it up. And then we're going to do a lot of damage right here. Epsilon is amazing. I got really lucky. If you saw my first 30 summon video, I got her and got a dupe, so got really lucky. Currently free to play, so my account's decent. As you can see, I am using units that are S and A rank. Okay, so let's get into increasing the rank, since we talked about it a little bit. We're going to find a character who needs some equipment or has the equipment. Alright, looks like new. So we're one away. So we can just go to obtain, and that'll take us to where we can possibly get this axe. So we're going to go ahead and go into here. I don't like skipping a whole lot because that's a waste of stamina right now. So we're just going to do a skip for one. If you haven't played the quest, you'll have to play the quest. And we didn't get it. So we say okay. And we're going to skip again. And pray to RNGesus we get lucky. And the prayer was heard. So we didn't have to spend a whole lot of stamina. That's great. What you do is you equip the full set of the weapons needed. And then you can increase the rank. So now that we've done that, this allows us to also equip new equipment, and I have two pieces, so we're going to go ahead and do that in a minute. And there are her abilities, or traits if you want to call it. Alright, so we got the helmet, and that shows you where you can get the helmet. Excuse me. Alright, and we see her combat power has gone up to 806 now. Alright. So, let's get more into combat. 3-1 is a good first stage because of these rats. They're fire rats, they're weak against ice. So, we're just going to take my regular team here, and you can see this. So, fire versus earth or wind, and we'll call that iron or lightning, and water. So, basically, rock, paper, scissors type thing. This does more damage to this, so on and so forth. Mono-element teams are real, so that's something to consider, but you don't always have to do that. And that's something I'm going to cover more later down the road. I got to catch up and make more progress. So this first battle, it looks like it's going good. Our tank's taking some damage, obviously, and then boom, you see that tank is just like getting eaten alive here, literally by these rats. So we're in the yellow. We got our strike combo going on, and because of that, I have based this that we want to do healing as our max. So we pick it last, and our tank is just toast. Now that our tank's toast, look at this. We are just getting demolished. Doesn't matter that these are SS characters and all that other stuff. You know, throw out the healing, you know, trying to survive, and it's just nothing. I mean, just dominated by these sewer rats. So, we failed. Now, the element thing, right? So, we're going to do this again. And this unit is somebody everybody gets by doing the missions for it. So we're going to switch out Delta, who's actually a really good tank, S rank, and we're going to put in our free SS Rose, and we're going to see if we can beat this. My combat power is only 324 more, okay, total. So let's get into the next part. I hope you'll stick with it. Alright, so right off the bat, we're doing good. Still taking a little damage. Okay, but we're doing much better than the first time. Okay, so we're making progress. Alright, now she's in the yellow. So we got to be careful what we choose here, and we're going to keep our tank alive by healing up. So again, third strike combo is for the healing. So it's keeping my tank alive. We're making more progress, but she took some big damage there, and once again, it looks like she's gonna fail. Even though I know we're gonna fail, you know, I still try to keep my team alive and do what I can. You never give up, you know, not until it's over, and even then you don't give up. So progress was much better, but it's just not enough. These rats are no joke. And she's doing her best, and she's like, "No, I'm not having it." So we're gonna go back in. I've leveled up the characters just a little bit, and I went in and got more gear for them. And so we're gonna take the same team comp, and we're gonna try it one more time. Epsilon, there's a healer version of her. I think it's A rank. You could also bring her instead of Sherry there. So first wave went much better. Second wave is looking really good. We're still in the green for our tank, so that's really great. I'm going to go ahead and strike combo it up. But this time, we're going to go for the damage, because I'm looking good. So I'm like, if I can reduce the enemy numbers, then I have a better chance of surviving. Getting close, but, you know, we made it. We're going to use her skill. Damage reduction. Sherry's healing ability is ready. And we got one enemy left. And boom, finisher. We won. Didn't even have to use their ultimates down there. So let's go ahead and look at the damage report. We got 3 stars, all missions completed. And we got our gear. So there's our damage report. Looking pretty good. Damage recovered. So Sherry and SS Rose there worked really well together. And then, of course, Epsilon and Sid there, or Mr. Shadow, took him out. Let's get into the final part of the video. Just some tips from me on characters I like or think are great. So obviously Epsilon SS is great. The Sid that you get, Shadow there, is great. Sherry is pretty decent. Delta, if you got S rank Delta, don't just ignore her. She's actually a pretty good tank for when, you know, she's useful and not going to get eaten alive. Sherry here is actually a decent healer. She does a single target HP of lowest, but her strike combo allows everybody to be healed. So take that into consideration when bringing a healer. Let's look. See here. A rank Epsilon, I mentioned her earlier. She recovers the HP of all allies, but within 100 centimeters of the ally. This one is also strike combo, recovers HP of all allies. So those are 2 good budget healers that you can use to keep progressing and making progress. And hopefully keep your team alive. SS Rose, like I said, she's great. Everybody gets her. Just do the missions. And yeah, definitely work on her, get her going, get her gear, increase her rank, level her up. And she's going to help you out. I beat a few more of the main Chapter 3 missions with the same team. So she was definitely a key part in that. Alright. Can't wait to get her buffed up a little more. She's really good, actually. So, notables. Let's see. Yeah, she's interesting. Because I was looking at this, and that seems really high. And the whole stun thing. So I think she's somebody potentially we might want to invest in for the free-to-play budget type people. Because I think she could be really good. Maybe in player versus enemy and potentially maybe even the Bushin Arena thing. Alright, let's look at characters I don't have. So, SS Delta there, definitely, she's like not quite top tier, but like right next to it. She's really good. She's tier 2. And obviously he's really good. How could he not be, right? So I think it's going to pretty much do it for now. If there's any other kind of videos you guys want to see, let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video and want to see more, and subscribe if you feel like it. We'll see you in the next video. You guys take care.
実験のお金